I've been in sales for the past 7 years, and these 3 rules took me from a struggling sales rep to closing $954,000 in a single month. And these are the exact same rules people like Jeremy Miner, Grant Cardone, and Alex Hormozi followed to build their empires. And I'm going to teach you them in just a few minutes. I started using these rules after being a broke pharmacist, went online, and since then, I've closed 15 million in high-ticket sales, trained multiple 8-figure sales teams to hit revenue highs, and become part of the top 1% in sales. They are called the 3 C's of sales. Number 1 is conviction. Your belief sells before you do. Most salespeople doubt themselves, and self-doubt costs way more than their competition. Whether it's the sales team I train or people just asking for advice, I keep seeing the same pattern of self-doubt. Am I asking for too much money here? Are they going to think that I'm being too pushy? What if they reject me? But that's because doubting yourself is easy while building your conviction is hard. There's a quote from Jeff Bezos I've always fall back on. He said, "I knew when I was 80, I wasn't going to regret having tried this, but I knew the one thing that I might regret is not trying at all." It couldn't be more true. Nothing comes from second guessing yourself or your product, because you don't control the market, but you do control their belief. So when you own their conviction, you own the room. If you want to become masterful at sales like I did, you need first to master yourself. The first thing you need to do here is cut the backup plan. Conviction dies when you keep a plan B. If you're half in, people will feel it, so burn the bridge. You show up like someone who has to win, not someone who's seeing if it works. Number 2 is stack proof, not pep talks. Look at the wins you have created. Look at the case studies. Look at the people that you've helped. Look at the results you can actually point to. When you've done it, you stop needing others' permission. Also, make sure you borrow confidence until you build it. Early on, you don't need to fake confidence. You need to stand next to someone who has done it. So study someone who embodies the belief you're trying to build and let their conviction transfer through you. Then, as you go on, earn your own. The second C is congruency. Once you've mastered deep conviction, you need to focus on that. Actions speak louder than your words ever will. Your alignment between the words that you say and the things that you do either build you up like a tall building or tear you down. When you consistently fail to align your actions with your words, you lose trust within yourself. Lose your trust and you start losing yourself. Start losing yourself and you will lose your sales. Inconsistent salespeople say one thing and they do another. Top salespeople never go back on the promises that they make to themselves. So you need 2 things to master your congruency. Align your words with your energy. And number 2 is avoid the decaffeinated, scripted lines delivered with nervous energy or overcompensation. Speak with certainty, calmness, and care. Congruent tone always wins more than fancy words. Another thing I want you to do is practice voice control, pausing, facial expressions that match your message. Also, you might want to take a note on this one. Speak with the weight of your words. Your words are like arrows, but if your energy trembles, they miss the mark. Every sentence you say should feel anchored, not like it's floating above doubt. When your tone and body language carry the same rhythm as your message, trust becomes automatic. Another thing to remember, be a mirror, not a mask. Masks crack, but mirrors show people what they need to see. So instead of pretending to be the expert, be real, grounded, and certain. Congruency is quite power, like a lake that's still and reflects perfectly. The third point here is I want you to live in integrity with what you say. Prospects can sense hypocrisy even if they can't explain it. If you sell transformation, be the example of that transformation. Don't go ahead and teach discipline while living in chaos. Congruent sales reps are walking case studies of their own offer. The buyer doesn't want to feel pushed, they want to feel understood. And misaligned energy is like a singer that's off key. The message and the lyrics may be right, but it just doesn't land. When your tone and intent strike the same note, it just clicks, it moves, it sticks. And that's resonance, that's the sound that trust makes. The third C is consistency. When you have conviction and complete congruency, you're ready to be consistent. Do it until you're dead. Success comes from mastering the basics, not finding shortcuts. And the hardest part isn't making sales calls, it's making them every single day without fail. You can't create results if you work hard only when you're motivated, if you follow up only when it's convenient, and if you give up after your first few rejections. Top performers are relentless in their repetitions. And that's the reality. Consistency creates success. Here's how to master consistency in sales. Start with reverse engineering your goals into daily actions. You want to get to 50K a month? That's cool. How many convos, how many follow-ups, how many closes do you have to get there? Break it down. Then go ahead and schedule everything. If it's not on your calendar, it doesn't exist. Your follow-ups, your sales calls, the time you go to bed, track it. Become obsessed with your routine until it becomes a habit. And then automate and delegate what you can. Sometimes, and most times, there are things that you shouldn't be doing. Find the lowest leverage tasks, the $5 tasks, and look to automate or delegate them. Now, if you want to know my favorite books when it comes to building up your sales mindset, watch this video right here, and I'll see you over there.